Hello everyone, welcome to another lecture on C++ programming language. We are on lecture 16 on C++ programming language. So by now we started the basic concept of C++ programming language, and now you should be able to, solve some basic issues or some basic problems using C++ programming language. So today, we solve a basic, issue or a basic problem in C++ programming language because we started all, some basic programming in C++. So now we should be able to write some programs or implement some programs, some useful programs in C++ programming language. So let me give you an example. Today, on lecture 16, I just ask you if you can write a C++ program which calculates the area and perimeter of a square. Can you write a C++ program which calculates the area and perimeter of, a square? So in mathematics, in math, we have, a shape like this. This shape is called square. Why the square? Because all the side is equal. Like if this side is A, so this side is also A, and this side is also A, this side is also A. If someone asks you to write a C++ program which calculates the area of, the area and also the perimeter of, the square. So can you implement or can you write this program? So just for a moment, just pause this video and go write that program. If you don't know the formula of, the square, so I can give you, or you can also Google it. So if we want to calculate the perimeter of this, square, the parameters, or so we can use, like, if it is A, if one side is A, another side is A, another side is A, another side is A, for the perimeter of this rectangle is equal to A plus A plus A plus A. So A plus A plus A plus A. So it become equal 4A. That's the formula. It's become 4A. It's better to, instead of A, we should put here like, side. This is another side. So we have 4 sides. If we calculate the perimeter, it means we take the total of these 4 sides. So it's become, instead of A, we have, 4 sides. So we add this side, this side, this side, this side together. All 4 sides become, the perimeter of this square. So it's become, side plus side plus side plus side. And now it's become, like, if we had this 4 sides, so it's become 4 sides, yes? 4 sides. And also, if you want to calculate the area of, the square, so the area is, height, to weight. So we multiply actually, the height of this, shape or a square with the weight. So because all the sides are equal, so it is, like if we this side is, we consider this side is height and this side is weight. So because all of them is equal, so the area became, side multiply side. Side multiply side. And it became, like, area became, side square. Yeah? We can write it side square because side multiply side. So this is the formula for the square. And now it's time for you to pause the video and write the C++ program, which takes side as input. It asks from user to enter the side, and then it should calculate the perimeter, and also the area of a square. So pause the video and write the program. Think about it. If you don't, if you cannot write, directly in computer, just write in a piece of paper first how you can write that program, and then implement on your computer. Then come back and I will solve this program. I write this program in C++. Okay, so let's write this program in C++. So if you write this program in C++, so we can write #include IOStream. Yes, that's the first line. We include the IOStream library in our program. Then we using a namespace std. And then we have integer main. We define our main function. Inside the main function, I can write here return 0, because at the end of main function we have this. So if I want to calculate the area and perimeter of this I square, so I need to define some variables. So first I define double side, because I need to get this side from the user. Then I write declare another variable which called perimeter, and then I declare another variable which is area. So we declare 3 variables. We need 3 variables. So now I see out here, and I say enter side, or enter the square side. So now when the user enter, I can cn. So I can cn inside any number user enter, 8 should be stored inside side. And now I calculate the perimeter. Perimeter is equal to 4 multiply side. And now the area is equal to, the formula is side to side. And now I can see out. I can say perimeter, or I can say square perimeter. It's better to say, right here is square perimeter. So now I can print this, the perimeter, and then I can use end line, then semicolon. Then I need to see out the area. So I can say square area. Square area is. So now I print the area. Yeah, so this is a program which calculates, the perimeter and area of a square. So you can use them, include if you want to. Here we have, side multiply side, or side square. So we can use, the mathematics function in C++ if you want. So you can make it more advanced, like we can #include CMAT, and instead of side multiply side, I can write this one, like I can write, I use the power function, power function, no, side to power of 2. Yes, side the power of 2. Because this is, I use the power function from the CMAT library. Yeah, so now you can see we just implemented, this program in C++. So any site, when you enter 10, 12, 20, 100, 1000, it will, calculate the area and the perimeter of, square in C++. So let's, now it's time for practice. Yeah, so we are in lecture 16. So I open my IDE. So in this lecture, we write a program which, calculates the area and perimeter of, a square. As we discussed on the lecture, so this is a lecture 16, and we write, a program which calculates the area and the perimeter of a square. So we call it a square program. So first we need to define, or declare our variables. So I declares double. So I name site, then I name parameter, and then parameter. Sorry. Then I need another variable which is called area. And now I can see out. And I write my program and say square. I call it a square program. So now I back in line. And now I see out. Okay, I see out and I say enter the site. Enter the site. And now I can see in whenever user enter a number, it should, should store inside the site variable. So, and now I can, calculate the parameter. So the parameter is equal to, we have 4 multiplied to site. And now the area is equal to site multiply site. And now we can, print out. So cout, parameter is parameter, and cout area is area. So I can say parameter of square is, or I can say area of square is. So now if we run our program, so let's run our program and check. Yeah, it's asking me like a square program, and it says enter site. I enter, like 3. And it calculates for me the perimeter of a square become 12 and the area of a square become 9. If I, run again the program, compile and run it, now I enter like a number like 5.5. And it says the, perimeter square is, 22 and the area of a square is 30.25. So here in this section of the code, which I calculate the area, I can use the math formula. So I can use, a library from C++, which include CMath. Now, what I can do here, instead of this one, I can comment and I write area is equal to power side to the power of 2. So now you can see now I use the power, function or POW function from CMAT library, which makes my program more, professional. So now let's run the program. Yeah. So enter the site. I enter, my site is like 10. It says the perimeter of a square is 40 and, area of a square is 100. So if I run again, compile and run, and I enter, like I say, 44, and, it calculate the perimeter of a square is, 176, and the area of a square is 1936.